Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Salt of the Earth, a program by Media Commission of the Catholic Syro-Malabar Eparchy of Great Britain. Today we are going to bring you another saint of the Catholic Church. As you all know, the structure of this program is like this. We will be presenting the life of a saint in the Catholic Church, and there will be 5 questions asked which you need to send in the answers to us. In the last few weeks, we are getting tremendous response from a lot of people, and you have been sending the correct answers. But unfortunately, the first respondent with all the correct answers get the prize. And as we announced earlier, if you have sent correct answers consecutively for the first 10 episodes, you can claim to be included into a lot where, if you're lucky, you'll get a prize.
Hi, my name is Serena Ikara, and I am from Our Lady Perpetual Help Mission, Stoke-on-Trent. The Salt of the Earth programme is a really intriguing and competitive way to learn about the influential lives of saints. I found this programme really informative and actively engaging, and so I am very grateful to the Media Commission and its organisers for creating this wonderful opportunity for us to participate in this programme. Thank you.
The last week's questions and answers were: I know you are waiting to know who the winner was for last week.
Hello everyone, my name is Kieran Joseph Karamathi and I am from the St Padre Pio Mission in Aylesford, Kent. I would like to take this moment to thank the Syro-Malabar Eparchy of Great Britain media team for conducting the Salt of the Earth programme. In my opinion, the Salt of the Earth programme has really helped me to develop my faith in God. I have been able to learn about many different saints and how they were able to lead their lives in God's favour. I would also encourage all young people to take part in the Salt of the Earth programme, not only for the aspect of competition that the programme brings, but also for the educational and development of our spiritual lives. Good luck to all participants. Thank you, God bless.
You know the format to send in the correct answers. The format is now showing on the screen, as you can see. Answer number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your name and the name of your mission. And the number to send the correct answer via WhatsApp is also showing here on the screen. Now it is time for us to listen to the life of a Catholic saint.
In Acts 9, we read, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? A Jew with a Roman citizenship. What I believe in is 100% right, and I will go to any extent for what I believe in." The man who wrote the most number of books in the Bible, credited with codifying many aspects of Christianity through his letters to the early church. Today we talk about St. Paul. St. Paul himself tells us in Acts 22 that he was born in Tarsus in the southeast part of modern Turkey, in a place called Sicilia, to a Jewish family of the tribe of Benjamin. Tarsus was the capital city of Roman province of Sicilia, and he was not from the Holy Land for this reason. He was a Jew born in what is now Turkey. During Paul's time, the citizenship of people were related to cities and not to countries like in our time. Yes, he was a Roman citizen too. Paul's case of citizenship was not of common practice during his time, as most people were not subject to Roman citizenship. Paul was among the exception, and this was because Romans had a policy of allowing people, even foreigners, to become citizens of Rome, to encourage engagement and loyalty to Rome. Citizenship could be granted by a number of means, while in Paul's case, he got his Roman citizenship through inheritance. Paul's family seemed to have come from Jerusalem when he was a young boy. In Acts 23, we read about a sister that lives there too. He was educated as a scribe of the Mosaic law under the tutelage of the famous Rabbi Gamaliel. As per Acts 18, Paul was a tent maker by trade, and he must have learned this profession in parallel while he was training in the Mosaic law, which was also the custom at the time. Later he grew up to become a strict Pharisee, and he persecuted the followers of Jesus. On the way to Damascus, he was hit down by rays of light. He fell down from his horse, and he was lost his eyesight. He asked who this is. The answer was, "I am Jesus whom you are torturing." Once Peter experienced God, he submitted himself to God. The first two accounts of St. Paul's conversion in Acts are very similar, with Jesus telling Paul that his mission will be explained to him in Damascus. There it is Ananias who tells Peter that he has been called to preach to the Gentiles. After his conversion, Acts gives us the impression that Paul immediately preached in Damascus about Jesus, earning him the wrath of the Jewish leadership at the time for going against them, for going against their own people, being a Jewish Pharisee. However, in his own account in Galatians 1, Paul makes it clear that after his conversion, he had spent several years in Arabia, the desert region of southern Palestine, before returning to Damascus. It is then the incidents given in Acts occurs. After his escape from Damascus, Paul visits Jerusalem, where with the help of Barnabas, he gains the confidence of the Christians there. However, his preaching gain led a lot of threats from people as well, especially from the Hellenist Jews, those who originated outside Palestine, but who had their own synagogue in Jerusalem. And for that reason, he fled from there. In Paul's own accounts in Galatians, he also states that he met Peter and stayed with him for 15 days, and his brother James. Later, Peter supported Paul a lot in their journey. However, they too had a few tough moments of contradictions. It was difficult life for Paul, having stepped out from being a Pharisee to follow Christ. The times were trying for Paul. He needed encouragement, which God provided through a friendly, sensitive physician, a man named Luke. Paul's deepest respect and Christian love for Luke surface when he refers to him as the beloved physician in Colossians 4:14. During long days while Peter was away and Paul was under his house arrest, Luke no doubt took every opportunity to go and meet Paul, which added a lot of source that we read in the book of Acts. According to early Christian historians, Paul was executed by Nero in Rome 67 AD. In art, Paul is often depicted holding a book and with a sword. A book for his rich contributions and sword to symbolize the manner of his death, beheading by sword, and his writings, which became the sword of the Spirit. We celebrate the feast of St. Peter and Paul on 29th June every year. Thank you everyone for listening. Now let's look into our mystery box. What we have here representing Paul is a blindfold, a dark blindfold. And this represents spiritual blindness, a kind of spiritual blindness that Paul had even after being a scholar in Mosaic law. But when he met with Jesus, that was all gone. And we all have our own spiritual blindness, and may God help us find our way to Him. Thank you everyone for listening. Now let's move on to our questions. Question number 1. What was St. Paul's profession outside being a Pharisee? Question number 2. In art, why do we see St. Paul with a sword? Question number 3. Fill in the blanks. Paul's deep respect and Christian love for Luke surface when he refers to him as dash. As per Paul's letter to Galatians, how long did St. Paul stayed with St. Peter? And question number 5, who were Hellenist Jews.
We hope all of you are enjoying this show, and in the next episodes we will bring you another saint of the Catholic Church. Till then, goodbye. May God bless you all.